You missed the bus again. You were right there. You could see it. Just a few more steps and you would have caught it. Doors closed, the engine rumbled, and in seconds it pulled away, leaving behind a puff of exhaust and a wave of frustration that hit you right in the chest. You stood there, breathless, not just from the running, but from that feeling we all know too well. Why does this always happen to me? You felt it building in your mind, the irritation, the stress, the belief that this moment somehow summed up your whole life. Always almost there, but not quite. Always trying, but never on time. So you sat down on the bench, headphones dangling, phone in hand, pretending to scroll, but really, you were just thinking. Angry, disappointed, tired. And yet, if you stayed long enough in that stillness, something inside you shifted. Because sometimes, when life forces you to stop, it's not a punishment, it's protection. Maybe missing that bus was the best thing that could have happened. Maybe if you'd made it, you would have been stuck next to someone whose words could have ruined your day, or missed someone whose smile would have changed it. Maybe if you'd made it, you would have gone through your day exactly as planned. Routine, predictable, safe. And never realized you were meant to take a different route entirely. Life has a strange way of slowing us down when we're running towards something not meant for us. We see it as a delay, but often it's direction. Think about it. How many times have you been late for something only to realize later that the timing worked perfectly? The job you didn't get, that relationship that ended too soon, the opportunity that slipped away, all of them felt like missed buses at the time. But years later, you look back and say, thank God I didn't get on that one. The truth is, we're addicted to control. We plan every stop, every transfer, every route, as if life is supposed to follow our schedule. And when it doesn't, we panic. We question our worth, our purpose, our progress. We think delay means failure. But delay sometimes means redirection towards something better. That day, you waited for the next bus. You didn't realize it, but you were being given something rare. Time. Time to breathe. Time to think. Time to notice the world around you instead of just rushing through it. You looked around and saw things you'd usually miss. The old man feeding pigeons like it was a sacred ritual, the mother calming her baby with a quiet hum, the sunlight reflecting off the window of a cafe you'd never noticed before. And for the first time in a long time, you weren't running. You were just being. It's strange how clarity always shows up in the moment we try to escape. When life doesn't go as planned, it's not chaos. It's communication. It's life saying, you were moving too fast. Sit down. I've got something to show you. Here's the part most people miss. If you treat life like a race, you'll always feel behind. If you treat it like a journey, every stop, even the unplanned ones, becomes part of the story. That is what missing the bus really is. It's a reminder that you don't control the timing, but you do control the meaning. You can either call it a failure, or you can call it a pause that protected you. You can either sit there angry, or you can sit there grateful that maybe, just maybe, the universe saved you from something you weren't ready for, or something that wasn't ready for you. Let me tell you a story. There was a man once who missed his morning train to work. He cursed, he shouted, and blamed everything from his alarm to the traffic lights. He took the next train, grumpy, bitter, silent. Halfway through his journey, he learned that the earlier train, the one he missed, had derailed. No one survived. He sat there in shock, staring out the window, realizing that sometimes inconvenience is actually intervention. You never know what you're being saved from. It doesn't always have to be dramatic. Sometimes the bus you miss is just symbolic. The job that didn't hire you, the friend who ghosted you, the project that failed, the path that collapsed just when you thought you were making progress. Every missed bus in your life teaches you patience, it teaches you trust, it teaches you humility. It forces you to stop measuring success by how fast you move and start measuring it by how deeply you grow. Because here's the truth. Life is not testing your timing. It's testing your trust. You will miss buses. You will miss opportunities. You will lose people you thought were permanent. You will be forced to stand still while others move ahead. And in those moments, you'll be tempted to believe that life is unfair. But maybe life is simply realigning you so that what's meant for you doesn't miss you. Imagine this. Somewhere down the line, there's a version of you that's thankful you didn't rush, thankful that you waited, thankful that you trusted the delay. You look back and realize that missing that bus didn't ruin your day. It rerouted your destiny. So here's your reminder today. Stop fighting the timing. Stop forcing your plans. If something didn't happen when or how you expected, it's not the end. It's a pause. Take the next bus or walk. Either way, you'll still reach your destination. Just with a little more wisdom, a little more patience, and a little more trust in the timing of your life. When you're in the middle of delay, it feels painful. But one day, you'll thank that moment for slowing you down. Because what you didn't realize was that the bus you missed wasn't taking you where you needed to go. It was just going where you thought you wanted to be. Every delay has direction. Every missed bus has meaning. Next time something doesn't go your way, whisper to yourself, maybe this is protection, not punishment. Today, take one moment that frustrates you, the traffic, delay, rejection, and ask yourself, what if this is happening for me, not to me? Write it down, reflect, shift your mindset. That's how transformation begins. Not with speed, but with stillness. Speak soon.